Good afternoon, Ralph Hartman here, potential candidate for Congress, Beneva roadside again. Hey, listen, a while ago I was reviewing my files again, and I was reminded of a worry from June of 2016, and then I was pounced at again by the same abuse corruption, pouncing at me from traffic, voicing over, interrupting my words. I tried making a video message a couple of times, but each time it was somehow deleted off of my file. So anyway, I moved to a different location, and now I want to continue. The matter is against a creepy gay-oriented corruption that refers to themselves as Stanch. I've detailed against it in many reports, but they really very sneakily lurk. I don't know where I would be able to find them. But I have certainly been sending a lot of detailed reports to the Department of Justice and news people and others. What they're about is that they're really kind of malicious, even maybe rabid kind of an attitude against girls. They pivot back, like I've explained before, back when I worked in Disney World in October of 1980. It was alleged that on a day that I wasn't working, that a terrible tragedy had occurred when a little girl who was happily playing on the entry ropes of a restaurant of the Polynesian Village Resort was killed because a heavy stanchion that the ropes were connected to toppled and hit her on the head. Well, like I say, I wasn't working at the time, but the next time I worked, I heard about the allegation, and it's just really a sad tragedy that a little girl could die in a line of a hotel while otherwise having so much fun. And I always just liked seeing the children having fun when I was working. I didn't have any malicious attitude against any of the kids. It was really just a sad tragedy. But what I learned so many years after is that others who had pivoted on the 1981 medical malpractice rumoring decided to connect the incident of the stanchion accident in front of the Coral Isle Cafe in Disney World to combine the accusations, portraying me as though I had been somehow involved with what had happened in front of the Coral Isle Cafe. I'm sorry, I got a little bit mixed up for a moment there. The alleged accident in front of the Coral Isle Cafe was in October of 1980. I'm mostly sure it was October. By about 6 months later, the medical malpractice that occurred, that I learned nearly 20 years after, had involved a secret smear campaign accusing me of doing something with a man. But they were exactly wrong. But they knew themselves, and they secretly attached the accident in front of the Coral Isle Cafe as though it was relevant to the malpractice of accusing that I had done something bad with a man and had become maliciously, secretly a gay. But no, I didn't, and I always continue to care. So anyway, years later, I started to learn about the matter when some varieties, I don't know who, it's certainly not up, it doesn't involve everyone, but some, of the egotist rumoring against me started terming themselves Stanch. And sometimes I heard them on at least one car stereo singing about themselves, affectionately singing about themselves, saying, Stanch, and also they termed themselves Stanchy. And when they said the word term Stanchy, what they're about is very maliciously competing against a little children's story that I wrote that was mostly very, very cutely commented about by girls. The title including A Blessies Christmas Dream. So anyway, the malicious predators of corruption that continue to propagate the Stanch accusation, when they vary to Stanchy, is that they're like a head, they're like a bunch of they're a headhunter kind of attitude against the girls. When they abbreviate the word stanch into Stanch, is that they were liking that a girl had allegedly died in front of the Coral Isle, and that they wanted to speculate about implants, that they might have been involved with implants to get at the minds of some of the girls. and that they built a very secret, very malicious attitude, progression about it. So anyway, today when I started trying to make a message about what I had been reminded of by a report originating in June of 2016, they pounced at me again. They think of it as though they've got some kind of a headquarters somewhere where they're monitoring everything that I'm saying right now, and that they interfere to voiceover saying stuff like, I have stanchion, or the stanch, or you be malicious, that kind of backwards kind of reasoning. So anyway, it's really a difficult matter that I'm going to be working as thoroughly and diligently as I can against. So right now, what I'm going to do is conclude this and attach the report from 2016 to the description of this video message. Really, whatever anyone else says, that I was always concerned on behalf of the children's safety, and there wasn't any time in my life that I ever thought of abusing or violating or harming in any way. So the Stanch accusation and the marine molester kind of accusation is all false. So I hope that you'll allow me to have a chance to resolve the Stanch crime that continues to stalk at me from when I worked in Disney World back in 1980 and 1982. Have a good day.